friends, colleagues, and partners. As we come together to commemorate World TB Day, we stand in solidarity with the millions of people who fall ill with TB each year, and remember the millions who have lost their lives from this preventable and curable disease. The ongoing COVID-19 pandemic has placed an even heavier burden on those affected, leading to disruption of essential TB services and additional deaths. The clock is ticking. This is the theme of World TB Day this year. It conveys the sense that the world is running out of time to act on the commitments to end TB made by global leaders. This is especially critical in the context of COVID-19 pandemic that has put TB progress at risk, and to ensure equitable access to prevention and care in line with the WHO's drive towards achieving universal health coverage. On World TB Day, WHO is calling for actions on several fronts to ensure that the commitments made to end TB are achieved. Countries are urged to implement 10 priority recommendations outlined in the 2020 Progress Report on TB, issued by the United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres and developed with WHO support. These include activating high-level leadership and multi-sectoral action to urgently reduce TB death, increasing funding, advancing universal health coverage for TB prevention and care, addressing drug resistance, enhancing engagement of civil society, communities, and people affected by TB, promoting human rights, advancing technological breakthroughs and rapid uptake of innovations, and ensuring essential TB services are safeguarded in the context of COVID-19 and other emerging threats. People-centered delivery of TB prevention, diagnosis, treatment, and care services, including through digital technologies, should be ensured in tandem with the COVID-19 response. Tackling health inequities is vital to ensure health for all. The COVID-19 pandemic has drawn attention to the deep disparities that persist between and within countries, some of which are being exacerbated and risk widening even further. People with TB are among the most marginalized and vulnerable, facing barriers in accessing care. In alignment with the World Health Day, 7 April 2021, WHO is calling for global action to address health inequities for people with TB and other diseases. Systematic screening should be scaled up to help reach all people with TB prevention and care. It is estimated that close to 3 million people with TB are not diagnosed or reported annually around the world. Improved TB screening using new tools and approaches to reach all people with care could help bridge this gap. Systematic screening is critical to ensure we can detect TB early in the people who need it, while also identifying people who could benefit from TB preventive treatment. WHO is releasing new guidelines on TB systematic screening, along with an accompanying operational guide on World TB Day. Ending TB requires concerted action by all sectors to provide the right services, support, and enabling safe environment in the right place at the right time. Everyone has a role to play in ending TB. Individuals, communities, businesses, governments, societies. We have just 600 days to go to reach the 2022 global TB targets and keep the promises made at the UN high-level meeting on TB. These priority actions can help drive the response. Every day counts to save lives from TB. While we struggle to overcome the COVID-19 pandemic together, we should not neglect the millions of people suffering and dying from TB. All lives matter. WHO will stand by every country, partner, society, or person that decides TB, COVID, or any disease has no place in its future. We are running out of time. The clock is ticking. It's time for urgent action to end TB. Thank you.